Hi, dear listeners. Welcome to our English learning podcast. I am Alexa.
And I am Alex.
Today, we have an interesting topic for you. We're going to talk about something exciting. Imagine a future where everyone can go to space for a visit.
Yes, that's right. We will discuss if everyone could travel to space one day. This is going to be a fun conversation, and remember, this podcast helps you improve your English speaking, reading, listening, and writing skills. Let's begin.
Do you think in the future, everyone will get a chance to visit space, Alex? It sounds so exciting to me. Imagine looking at Earth from space. It would be amazing to see the stars up close and the planets too. Do you think this could really happen for normal people like us?
Yes, I think it's possible. In the future, with better technology, going to space could become easier and cheaper. Right now, it's very expensive and only for astronauts or rich people. But in the future, space trips could be like taking a plane today. Maybe space hotels will exist too.
That would be incredible, but I wonder if people will be safe going to space. Space is very different from Earth. There is no air to breathe, and it's very cold. I think we would need special suits and a lot of training to go there. Do you think it will be safe for everyone to visit?
You are right, Alexa. Safety is very important. But scientists are working hard to make space travel safe. They are building special spaceships that protect people from the dangers of space. I believe in the future, we will have all the technology we need to make space trips safe for everyone.
I hope so. I would love to go to space one day. It's like going on the best vacation ever. But do you think many people will want to go? Some people might be scared of space or worried about what could go wrong. Do you think everyone will be interested in visiting space?
Some people might be scared, but I think many will be excited. Just like how people love traveling to new places on Earth, space will be a new adventure. And who knows, maybe schools will take students on space trips to learn about planets and stars. It could become normal in the future.
That's a great idea. Students could learn so much by visiting space. They could see the moon, Mars, or even the International Space Station. But I also wonder, Alex, how much it would cost. Do you think in the future space trips will be affordable for everyone?
Good question, Alexa. Right now, space travel is very expensive. But in the future, as more companies work on space travel, the cost might go down. It could become just like flying in an airplane. Maybe in 50 years, everyone will be able to buy a ticket to space like they buy a plane ticket today.
That sounds amazing. I hope we get to see that day. It would change the world. People from different countries could meet in space. Imagine, instead of going on vacation to another country, people could go to the moon or Mars. It would be such a cool future.
That sounds amazing. I hope we get to see that day. It would change the world. People from different countries could meet in space. Imagine, instead of going on vacation to another country, people could go to the moon or Mars. It would be such a cool future.
It's true. Space is full of mysteries, and exploring it could change how we see the world. Well, that's all for today's discussion. We hope you enjoyed learning about space travel. And remember, this podcast helps you practice English. Keep listening and learning with us. I wonder, Alex, if people will get bored of space after a while. Right now, everyone is so excited because only a few people have been there. But if everyone can go, maybe it will feel normal, just like going on a plane. Do you think space could lose its magic over time?
That's an interesting thought, Alexa. I think space will always feel special because it's so different from Earth. Even if many people visit, there will still be so much to explore. Maybe we will find new planets or even discover life in space. That would keep people excited.
Yes, discovering life in space would be amazing. Do you think it's possible? Scientists have been searching for signs of life for years. but we haven't found anything yet. Maybe if more people go to space, we'll have a better chance to find other living things. What do you think?
I think it's possible, but we don't know for sure. Space is huge, and we've only explored a small part of it. There could be life on other planets, but it might look very different from what we know. Maybe in the future, new space explorers will make exciting discoveries.
That's so exciting to think about. If we do find life, it could change everything. But I wonder, Alex, what kind of life we would find? Do you think it would be small, like bacteria, or could we find something bigger, like animals or even intelligent beings? It's fun to imagine.
It is fun to imagine, Alexa. We don't know for sure, but most scientists think that if we find life, it might be small at first, like bacteria. Finding intelligent life would be amazing, but it might take much longer. Space is full of surprises, so anything is possible.
True, space is full of surprises. Speaking of surprises, I heard some companies are already working on building space stations for tourists. Can you imagine staying in a space hotel, looking out the window, and seeing Earth from space? That would be the best hotel ever.
Yes, I've heard about that too. Some companies are already planning space hotels, and it could happen sooner than we think. Staying in space, even for a few days, would be an incredible experience. People would love it, and it might become a popular vacation spot one day.
I wonder what kind of activities people would do in a space hotel. Maybe they could go on spacewalks or play sports in zero gravity. That would be so different from anything we do on Earth. I think people would have a lot of fun in space, but they would also learn a lot.
Spacewalks would be amazing. Just floating in space and looking at the stars up close would be unforgettable. And playing sports in zero gravity sounds like a lot of fun. It would be a mix of fun and learning, which makes it perfect for schools or even family trips.
You're right. I can already picture families going on space vacations together. But do you think we will only visit places near Earth, like the Moon? Or do you think we will go farther, like Mars or even beyond? I wonder how far people will be able to travel in the future.
That's a great question, Alexa. I think at first, we will only visit places close to Earth, like the Moon, but as technology improves, people might be able to go farther. Like to Mars, it would take longer, but with better spaceships, long trips might become possible.
I hope so. Visiting Mars would be incredible. But I wonder how people would live on other planets. Earth has everything we need to survive, like air, water, and food. If we go to Mars, we'll need to bring everything with us. It's not easy, but maybe one day it will be.
You're right, Alexa. Living on other planets would be very different from Earth. Scientists are working on ways to bring everything people need, like growing food in space or finding water on other planets. It's a big challenge, but I think humans can solve it in the future.
Yes, humans are great at solving problems. If we can figure out how to live in space, it could open up so many possibilities. Maybe one day, people will have homes on the Moon or even start new cities on Mars. It's exciting to think about what the future holds for space travel.
That's true, Alexa. The future could be full of space adventures. But I also think we have to be careful. Space is beautiful, but also dangerous. We need to make sure we protect space and don't damage it. Just like we need to take care of Earth, we must be responsible.
That's a very important point, Alex. Space is a precious place, and we need to respect it. Just like we're learning to protect our planet from pollution and waste, we should also be careful not to harm space. It's our responsibility to keep it safe for future generations.
Exactly. Alexa, space travel is exciting, but we need to do it the right way. If we take care of space and work together, we can all enjoy it in the future. Well, that's all the time we have for today's episode. We hope you enjoyed learning with us about space travel.
Yes, Thank you for joining us today. Remember, learning English can be fun, and talking about interesting topics like space makes it even better. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you can keep learning with us. We'll see you next time.
Bye for now, keep learning, and see you in the next episode.